Everyone. I hope you're all doing well and you guys can hear me like you usually do because there was an issue with the volume. So I hope you all are well, and Mercury retrograde has been quite challenging. Many of you all have told me about it. I'm just going to ensure that I'm on the right platform, so just give me a moment. All right. So long ago, what happened was I went live on my own page. So ever since then, I would always do. Okay, my volume is good. All right. Okay, let me just get everyone in. Perfect. All right. So just one more moment. All right, it's 9 o'clock now. Oops. Okay. All right, guys, show me that you are here. Tell me hi, and I will resume. All right. So the energies have been completely erratic to some and completely wonderful to others. So, what I've deduced is when you vibrate higher, you're receiving a lot of downloads. You are receiving a lot of wisdom and knowledge from your higher soul. You're receiving a lot of love from your soul family, your higher dimensional teachers. But when you're dropping lower, you're actually connecting to your wounded divine masculine, and that's the reason why you're feeling a lot of erratic energy. But generally there is a lot of chaos in the air, so that is because of the transcendence that is taking place for many twin flame couples right now. So one of the biggest thing to take away during this period is that firstly, Mercury retrograde falling under the Venus retrograde period is always very, very auspicious. So, contrary to popular belief that Mercury retrograde is bad, actually, it isn't. It's actually the most prosperous time, because what it does is when Mercury is going through the reverse, you are taking more time to reflect. You're taking more time to slow down in life. So that's why you've got technological implications. You know, your printer doesn't work, your phone doesn't work. It's all to remind you, hey, slow down a little. You know, it's time to reflect. Even conversations, you got to pay attention more. So for twin flames, what's so great about this? So for twin flames, the good thing is Mercury retrograde brings you both together, because during a normal period often your DM is quite silent, but the Mercury retrograde, what happens is that it gets your DM to communicate with you more. So he's been thinking a lot about communicating with you, so that's what's coming through. And another big thing that comes through is how you are making a great impact in his life. So basically, from the wisdom angle, he is really, really looking back at the past. And that's when Venus retrograde comes in. Venus retrograde is all about magic and miracles, because Goddess Venus, her role is truly to bring out the inner feminine in the both of you and to truly romanticize life. So that's why you may be dreaming about your divine masculine, you may be having all kinds of deja vu when you vibrate higher. So that's the reason why I highly, highly recommend the Venus retrograde healings, both the union and the amplifier activator as well. And also the Mercury retrograde activator is very, very, very crucial during this season. If you can get all these three activators healings, what it would do is it would just amplify your energies further so that you can receive the utmost transmission required for union this season. So many twin flames are coming into union, so it's a very, very exciting period. So I'm truly excited for you all. I know many of y'all are like wondering, how is it ever even possible? Many of y'all have even given up. So that's the reason why I feel so happy for all of you all, because what you expect, what you least expect is going to happen. Finally my volume is so much because I'm using my old computer. That's why. Good morning, Karen, and thanks, Julia, for helping me with that. All right, I hope you guys are excited about today's topic, because it's going to be truly an important aspect of your journey, because it's going to bring about a lot of newfound wisdom. So that's why I feel today's topic is going to be, it's going to be one of those discourses that's going to guide you and set you on the right path. So, oops. All right. Okay, all right. So, are you all in? Throw in your comments, guys. I think there's a few of you all in, because now that I've resumed back to 9 p.m. Eastern. All right. So, okay. All right. So I'm just going to give it a few more minutes. Until then, tell me how have you guys been feeling, what you guys have been thinking about the energies, and we can totally resume. All right. So many of y'all have been saying that you've been experiencing the most number of fluctuations this season, especially after Venus retrograde hit. You know, many of y'all have been saying I've been experiencing 8D, 9D, and then dropping to 1D, 2D. The fluctuations are pretty common during these high vibrational periods. The drop is because of your DM, because you're actually going in and helping your DM out. The highs is because you are being guided by your higher self and your soul family. So you're like, the divine feminine is in between both worlds, you know, trying to, you know, transcend the spiritual aspect and also to master the material aspect. So truly the divine feminine's role is very, very powerful. That's why we've got to be very, very strong this season. So all right, I think we've got a good number coming in. Let me just check, and then I'm going to begin. So if you guys want a channeling, you know what to do. So right now I'll just read out the channeling list. I've got Irene, Kayla, Martha, Tracy, Jordan, Catalina, Julia, and all right. So I've got a few more requests now. Julia and Laura. Oh, Laura, so happy to see you back after a long time. Okay, all right. So today's topic is, are you guys excited? Where are the drum rolls? Actually, not so much. So today's topic is about transcendence, getting rid of fear, getting rid of the mind, getting rid of the lower vibrations that is truly stifling your twin flame journey. It is about you not being in the best version of yourself, because as divine feminines we are very, very sensitive. We pick up information around us all the time. We are completely, you know, in a way we are so sensitive to what's going on. We often tend to be like a sponge. So you're thinking a lot about your DM, you're completely, you know, gaining an understanding of what's going on with these energies, and that hurts you and affects you. So number one, differentiate your energies. Even though you're one in this 3D physical plane, differentiation will truly help you to expand further. So Today's topic: how to get rid of the fear and embrace freedom, leading to divine union and unconditional love. So that is what the topic is about. So again, what is fear? What is unconditional union? What is unconditional love? You're probably, so you see, you don't really have definitions out there. Like, there are a lot of things in the higher vibrations you can't really find meaning in 3D language. Just like there's a lot of scientific concepts out there, and you've got all this light language, and as star seeds, we call it differently. In fact, we speak in codes and symbols, and often it's a transmission that occurs. So for example, I'm sharing a particular stream of knowledge with you. I'm not merely going to use scientific words. I may be using it here and there to connect the dots to a wider audience, but many of you all know that often my discourses are transmissions in itself. And what you are meant to see, you will see. And that's why different people watching my videos have a different experience. So, all right, let's define what is fear. Fear, again, comes from the lower chakras. And it is actually connected to 1D, 2D, 3D, and 4D. So, in 1D, it is when your root is shaken, your security is shaken. 2 is when you're feeling fear. 3 is when you are embodying fear. And 4 is when your mind is analyzing the fear in a logical and rational way. So once you're aware of, hey, this is how fear operates in all these dimensions, you will start to become a master of fear. In 5, fear doesn't exist at all. Only solutions exist. Often, if you're able to master the lower dimensions and raise your vibrations up to 5 and maintain its consistency, you will be able to get rid of fear. So this is the technical aspect of it. So as I was mentioning earlier, you tend to fluctuate because of your divine masculine. So if your divine masculine is in a lot of fear, is in a lot of doubt, is in a lot of, he's wondering, hey, why do I think about it all the time? Are we going to unite again? And then the past life stuff comes in. Past life stuff, he got killed. You will be thinking he got killed 100 lifetimes ago, and he will be thinking she died in childbirth 50 lifetimes ago. Are we not meant to be together? Coming together, does that mean doom for us? So being in separation, is that survival? So things like that. So these are all fears. So when fear comes to the mind doesn't want to be pushed away. The mind wants to exist. So the mind tries to master you. And the way the mind tries to master you is through fear. But when you become a master of the mind, you'll realize it's just a recording device. The mind in itself doesn't have knowledge or intelligence. All it does is react from the past. So you've got all these data stored in not only this lifetime, past lifetimes as well. And the mind reacts from that. So when you go to the soul level, what happens is that you respond. You don't react anymore. You understand. You don't say, hey, my DM keeps doing this over and over again. You'll be like, all right, this is different. How is responding right now is different to the previous time because the circumstances have changed. The energies have changed. So once you start looking at life in this perspective, the fear will slowly transcend to wisdom, and that will become your superpower. So this is one of the ways we'll delve deeper. So once you transcend the fear, freedom comes in. You no longer feel trapped in your human body. You no longer feel trapped in your twin flame journey. You no longer feel trapped in any aspect of your life in general. And that's when the divine flow starts to come in. And when you experience the divine flow, the beauty of it is that you start to travel out of your body. You start to be very spontaneous. You become the center of joy in your life to everyone. That doesn't mean you won't have your bad days, angry days. Sometimes you have to drop down to the 3D to operate in the 3D world, and that's completely fine. As long as you do it with awareness, you're completely fine. So that's what I call Leela, as a play. Sometimes you drop to the lower dimension just to experience life as it is. But when you're aware and when you put on your watchfulness glass, these things tend to be the beauty and illusion of life. So that is true freedom. So this true freedom is what's going to lead you to divine union and unconditional union in love with your divine counterpart. So once you start vibrating above 5, what happens is that slowly your vibrations start to explode into a cacophony of colors and beauty and musical notes. So your presence itself, it becomes truly marvelous. And that's why you've noticed, people who vibrate high, they become people magnets. People are just drawn to them. Sometimes you just like someone for no reason. You're like, they're very attractive, they're very beautiful, but the beauty comes from within. This is when you've transcended those lower dimensions. And when you do that more and more, when your DM sees you, he's going to look at you in a different light. He's going to feel you in a different way. And that's when true union happens. If you're just going back to your old stuff of cringing, oh, he's not treating me well, you're not treating yourself well, because you're expecting him to validate you. You're expecting him to bring you out on dates. You're expecting him to do this. You're expecting him to do that. If you have no expectation at all, you won't have judgment to his behavior. You keep saying, hey, he's not woken up, hey, he's not wounded. You are not even giving him the time to breathe. So that's why look into it. How are you actually treating your divine masculine? Are you treating him with tenderness, freedom, and unconditional love? Or are you always looking at him in the eyes of judgment and thinking that you are the one who is more ascended? There is truly no inferiority and superiority. What your DM is going through is very unique, and what you are going through is very unique as well. So there is no judgment between the both of you. Sometimes the DM is more awakened, but for you to awaken, he needs to put out this play, this Leela, this drama, so that you start to awaken and start to vibrate higher. Because even if he doesn't do what he does, you're going to be just stuck in this 3D illusion of wanting to be in physical union and just being in his arms, which will happen, but you have to transcend all other dimensions as well. So that is the reason why detachment is very important. And detachment shouldn't be coming from the mind. It should come from the soul. You should be ready for anything. You should be ready for any kind of possibilities. But when you are vibrating from a higher dimension, all possibilities will be good possibilities. But when you're vibrating from a lower dimensions, all possibilities will be bad possibilities. Your greatest fear would come out. Oh, he's going to marry that karmic. He's going to be with that NPC. He's never going to show me love. He's never going to become better. If you don't believe in him, it's like you are not believing in yourself, and that is what's going to manifest. So you yourself might hinder your divine masculine once in a while. So look at your thoughts, observe your thoughts, watch what you think of your DM, how you feel about your DM. And once you're able to master these areas, naturally your DM will levitate towards you. The way he sees you will be in pure light, beyond knowledge, beyond wisdom, beyond everything. It will be just light language speaking. It will just be codes communicating. There will be no longer need for words or intelligence. The mind wouldn't exist anymore. It will just be your soul merging into one. And that is the pure 13th dimension. And often you hit that dimension and then union becomes completely stable. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's discourse. I've realized I want to do shorter discourses because, doing longer ones often tends to be boring. So short and sweet, get the information out. Sometimes I may be doing longer ones depending on the topic, but I realize I rather break it up into parts. So if do you guys have any more questions? All right. Julia is saying, I've been down with a massive third eye headache today, literally in bed in the dark. Ah, it's because of the energies. A lot of downloads are coming in. That's why. Hi, Tracy. Lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. All right, guys. So, to summarize this topic, this is what transcendence truly means. So again, words can only do this much in explaining certain things. You got to experience it yourself, and that's the reason why you will notice that many changes occur when you start looking at things differently, and different set of eyes comes from 5D, and that's why the 5D is a state of watchfulness as well. When you're much connected to the multi dimensions, you will realize that everything is happening for a reason, and there is beauty in everything. There is just awe and admiration in everything. And that's why fear can truly, truly constrict your life, guys. It's freedom that truly allows you to expand and know your origin for yourself. And that's why it's called self realization. And once you realize yourself, anything becomes possible. Anything, your juices, your energies flow. Nothing is stagnant anymore. Your chakras aren't blocked anymore. Divinity just expresses life through you, and that is the magic, and that is the beauty. Once you are aware of these, nothing can break you. Of course, the not so good energies are going to come up of all kinds of distractions to bring you down, especially the higher up, not higher up, the more experienced starseed you are. They're going to come up with more loopholes to trap you in 3D Earth, because for them, more experience, more light energy, more electricity to stimulate the simulation more. So that's why they keep you close enough to your DM, but still keep you apart to cause those emotions for you to operate more and more and more from your mind. The moment you transcend your mind, you transcend your life. So I hope this discourse inspires you guys to transcend your mind and transcend your life and be in union with your divine counterpart, because we are all meant to be in union, and we are in union with our DM always. Once we realize it, naturally you come into union. Of course, sometimes there are mission reasons, that's the reason why you may not be in union yet, but sometimes it's because of your own own fear. You become your own stumbling block. That's the reason why. All right. I see no questions, so I am just going to go into channeling. All right, so I've got the list up here, and I'm just going to read it out. So if you guys have any questions during this break, just give me a few more minutes. I will just add the new ones in, and then I'll just start doing the channeling. All right, guys, I highly, highly, highly recommend the Venus retrograde healings, both of them, and the Mercury retrograde one as well, because it will truly, truly help you to transcend your fear. And for those of you who really are not able to transcend your fear, I've got a couple of activators to truly help to help you to transcend beyond the 4D. So do check out my website. And of course, you want to have a look into your Akashic records, your multidimensional selves, everything. You can book a session with me. All right, then. So today we've got Irene, Kayla, Martha, Tracy, Jordan, Catalina, Julia, Laura, and Shay. All right. Irene's question is, hey V, I was curious to know if my magnetic twin, we are married in other lifetimes and had children. Also, just general guidance. Thank you. Oh, absolutely. Immediately, I see many, many children, almost 100 lifetimes on Earth. You have had at least 2 to 10 children. That's how much, especially in the initial stages. You always had big families until the Great Fall happened, and then Earth became more of a Earth started to become the negative started taking lead on Earth, and that's when entrapment started, and slowly keeping you guys near and apart became a constant cycle. But prior to that, when Earth was vibrating in 5D, you guys were happily married and had a lot of children, a lot. And that's the reason why the constant urge to have children constantly comes. So general guidance is that your twin flame wants you to know that she is so eager to start a family with you, and often she's not able to say it in words because she feels like her ego is not allowing her to express how much you matter to her, how much you mean to her, and the things you do to her. And sometimes she's still having trouble transcending the 4D, her mind, because she's afraid that once she admits the truth, you are going to reject her, you're going to move away from her. So that worry is there ultimately. All right. With that, your guides want you to know, Irene, things are going to get better and better and better. You are going to create things that are so unique for Earth. Your mission is going to be activated very soon. The next 3 to 6 months are very, very crucial. So pay attention to your ideas, pay attention to what you want to do. The context will come in, the investors will come in, but I do see you reaching new heights pretty soon. All right. I hope you've enjoyed this channeling. Next up, I've got Kayla. Kayla, do you have a particular question or do you want a general channeling? Let me see if Kayla. Just give it about 30 seconds. If not, I'll just do a general one. Okay, I'm not getting anything from Kayla, so a general channeling for you. So what I'm picking up, Kayla, is that there are many changes happening in many levels with your divine masculine, and in particular, the biggest change that is going on with your combined energetic fields is that I'm seeing a lot of silver and green. So you're going to do something that is heart related, compassion related for the world, consciously, subconsciously. So you guys are already being activated to your missions right now. So you may be feeling a lot of fatigue and tiredness at the moment, and both of you are doing a lot in the multi dimensions as well. I see your multidimensional selves entering galactic council meetings. There's a lot of transmissions that you're receiving from the higher dimensions, codes, mission codes, union codes, everything. So it's truly a high time for you to embrace the now and keep vibrating higher. The higher you vibrate, the more you'll be aware of what's going on, and this is what's going to cause this beautiful shift in your energies, and it's also going to bring out more knowledge and wisdom than ever. The messages that I'm getting from your divine masculine is that he wants you to know that he's completely excited about what the future holds, and he feels so much lighter and purer than ever before. He's no longer trapped in the 3D, and he's no longer feeling like this is the end, and he doesn't want to feel like life is not going to be. He's getting glimpses of the past about the tragedies that happened to you in past lives, but he wants you to know that he's going to transcend them and he's going to embrace the now. Together you're going to co-create this reality in the best way possible. So your guides want you to know, Kayla, that you're doing really, really well. You're meant to shine. You're meant to truly, truly be a spokesperson to planet Earth. So you are truly, truly intertwining with your goddess self. So expect the unexpected, because surprises await. Excuse me. With that, I hope you've enjoyed this channeling. All right, next up, I've got Martha. So I've got Martha, Tracy, Jordan, Catalina, Julia, Laura, and Shay. So Martha's question is, Dear Vaish, this is for the live channeling. I didn't hear from my divine masculine for a month. I shifted a lot and reached the inner union, a beautiful energy, not stable, but I feel the union. Would like to know what he's doing and also his karmic situation. Thank you. I love you. Oh, love you too, Martha. All right. Firstly, his karmic situation is very, very, very annoying, and it's causing him a lot of irritation because he's sick and tired of the fights. He's sick and tired of the illusions of the 3D. He just doesn't want to partake in this kind of distractions anymore, because the more he connects with you, the more the world opens up to him, and he wants to embrace this, and this is what's going to create more opportunities for you both to be together, and he's fully aware of it. So he's working diligently in trying to solve the karmic situation and to actually come up with a solution that doesn't affect both of your lives anymore. So I'm seeing him, talking to lawyers, seeing him discussing with people who can truly, truly help him to terminate that relationship so that he can fully be with you. But he wants to do it tactfully so that no one is hurt, or so he's truly, truly tapping onto his 5D wisdom to solve this problem. And there are a lot of NPC distractions on his way, but he's truly, truly, truly navigating it very, very well. So the not so good energies are just throwing more and more challenges, because both of you are very high vibrational, and obviously they don't want to lose another set of twin flames and not get energy out. So that's why there's a lot of internal wars going on, and that's the reason why both of you are feeling a lot of fluctuations in the energy fields. But awareness of it is truly, truly going to help you to transcend the journey, as you know, Martha. And that's the reason why you're having a lot of mystical experiences from the higher dimensions, because both of you are working very, very well together in the higher dimensions with the Galactic Council, with the soul blueprint level especially, to truly try to figure out a way to not allow these not so good energies to tamper with your energy fields or any other people's energy fields. So a lot of subconscious work is going on, which is becoming conscious to you, Martha, more and more. That's the reason why you're receiving the most number of transmissions and codes right now, and it's truly, truly such an intricate period. So a lot of beauty is in the air, and truly, 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 this always happens. Okay, I hope all of that came through. So that's the reason why a lot is happening, a lot is coming through, Martha. Truly, this is going to be one of the most important periods in your life, because you're going to receive the most number of downloads, and they're going to come in and they're going to truly, truly, truly help you to feel the unknown, to embrace the unknown, because the unknown is already known to you. in other timelines, in other versions of yourself. Right now, it's about embracing everything and living in union with you and your twin flame in this dimension as well. So everything is being aligned. A little bit of distractions here and then, that too is caused by the not so good energies, but their power dies in 4D. So the more you're able to live up in 5D and above, there's nothing that can prevent you both from uniting. With that, Martha, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. All right, next up I have got Tracy. Can you see contact soon, please, and his energy towards me? All right. So, Tracy, what I am picking up on is that he definitely wants to contact you, but there's a lot of, excuse me, guys, there's a lot of challenges that's coming in that is causing him to, he's not able to communicate with you because of a lot of challenges around him. He's navigating a lot of energetic obstacles. He's also afraid of disappointing you. So he's dealing with his inner wounds, his inner masculine wounds. And so it's going to take a little while, but definitely you're going to see him communicate with you, and there will be in-person contact that is going to happen very, very soon. It will take a while, but it will definitely happen. So the messages that I'm getting from your DM is that he wants you to know that he is becoming more confident. He is trying to overcome his fears, but at the same time he is afraid. So the biggest thing that he's working on in his fear, with his fear right now, but it's going to transcend, and he is going to come to you as a better person and as a better version of himself, and things are going to be more harmonious than ever. So I'm seeing a lot of this beauty and transcendence that's coming through, and all of this is just going to create eternal bliss between the both of you. So definitely union cards are in the air for you. Expect the unexpected, Tracy. So good things are coming ahead. With that, I hope you've enjoyed this channeling. Next up, Jordan asking what's coming through from my DM. Your DM wants you to know that he's going through a lot of shocks. Literally, he feels like he is in an illusion within an illusion within an illusion, and is completely trapped. So he's truly trying to escape that fear and trying to come towards you, but there's so many walls and bricks and energetic barriers, but he's transcending them, and he wants you to know that he will find you time after time. He will find you once again, and you'll both be happy. And he says that when he comes to you this time around, he will be a better person. He'll be a more awakened masculine, and things will flow more smoothly. With that, Jordan, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. Next up, I've got Catalina. Catalina is asking, can you please channel what comes up when picking up on his energies? All right. So what is coming up when I'm connecting with his energies is that there's actually many changes on a cellular level that is taking place. It's like the months and months of healings and activations that you have done, it's all waking up. I truly feel your divine masculine shifting a lot during this period, especially during this Venus retrograde period. I just feel like he is literally fighting wars within himself to come and reach you. I feel like he is willing to overcome all sorts of barrier to spend another day with you, to spend another night with you, to be in your arms again. The yearning to be with you is so high at the moment. You may be feeling his energies 100% right now, Catalina. So literally love is in the air. Of course, there is a bit of instability in the energy fields, but still I feel like your DM is just putting in a lot of to know that he's ready to embrace the now, he's ready to embrace the new, and he's ready to take on what it is to figure out how to come back to you. So again, expect the unexpected. He may end up on your door anytime. All right, with that, Catalina, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. All right. All right. So this is all what's happening. So I use this laptop. The audio is working fine, but it keeps hanging. I use my new laptop. The volume is too soft, despite you know changing all the settings, but it doesn't freeze. So Mercury retrograde. You see, this is what happens during Mercury retrograde. All right. So next up, I've got Julia. Julia's question is, I would like a read on anything general that comes through, please. I may or may not be able to join the live video tonight because I've been down all day in massive headache. Thanks and much love and blessings to you. Oh, Julia. So, Julia, you are full on now. You are on full blown mission mode right now. So, expect the unexpected. That is the theme of today's reading. You are going to enjoy a lot of marvel in your journey. You're literally trapped. You're completely free right now because your vibrations are vibrating in a level where I just feel like you're just going to dimensions beyond